Scar64 here, and today I'm doing What If Deku was Mewtwo. I know, it's been a while. Last time I did this video, it's been a couple months, I believe. So, we're gonna start. Let's see. 2 weeks have passed. Izumi is out of the hospital, but someone has not returned. He has not returned. He is not this Deku, aka Mewtwo, sitting on a rooftop thinking, should I even return? The villains know who I am. If I do, I might get them hurt. I made up my decision. I haven't been home in 2 weeks. They're probably looking out for me or worried about me. I'm gonna be gone. Izumi, Green, Miss Green. I'm sorry, but I must go. And Deku flies up in the sky and blasts away into the sunset. But let's go to UA. Izumi, Green, and mostly everyone else who saw Deku, they don't know where he is. He hasn't been at school for 2 weeks. He hasn't been home for 2 weeks. No one knows where he is. Oh my, everyone's kind of worried about Izuku. But Nezu has been thinking ever since these 2 months. Why did that villain call Deku Mewtwo, who was created to destroy the world, a monster? But why? Nezu needs answers. He's been thinking about this, but he doesn't know. It led him to nothing. He looked at all the documents from the past of Mewtwo's creation, and it all leads to an island. An island of nowhere. An island where the so-called God of the world, something called the Mew, watches over that land. But over years ago, it was attacked. But that's all they know. They don't know anything. And, of course, let's just skip. Let's skip almost a month. This is gonna be This is gonna be the sports festival day. They've been planning for this. Of course, everything would kind of be how it would be as kind of, but not completely. But of course, Deku did keep his promise. He does watch over Izumi carefully. Let's just get to the Midnight is basically saying what she said, and she calls out Bakugo. Well, she would have called out Izuku, but he's not there. So the next person would go to is Izuku. I mean not Izuku, Bakugo. What am I saying? I'm mixing myself up. Bakugo would pretty much say what he did in canon. And of course, he's really pissed off because of that Deku. He's gone? That makes no sense. He just vanished after what happened at the USJ. Ticks him off. of course, Izumi would be, scared, to do everything. But for some reason, she's been feeling a little off. She's been feeling like someone's been watching her. And of course, Izumi, Green's like, hey, Izumi, are you okay? Oh, I'm fine, Green. I'm just worried about Deku. Well, we've been trying to find him for like almost a month. If he doesn't want to be found, he doesn't want to be found. How much of a pain he is, but hey, what can you do? But I know we can find him. I don't know, Izumi. Maybe we can, but I don't know where he would go. He used to keep to himself. And there's one thing what I know what no one else does. Izumi's like, what is that? It's my little secret. So, I better get going. The race is about to start. Okay, and of course the race would go as in canon. But Izumi is not doing it because she's not winning because of what All Might said to her. She is doing it to tell Deku she is not weak. She is not gonna she is not gonna let him see her hurt and make him going ballistic, taking down every hero. No one could believe that. And of course, the powerful person in there, Deku was gone. So the sports festival would basically just go on how it went. Kind of like the first, the obstacle race. Pretty much that would go as in canon. Well, except for, Izumi would be first, Green would be second, Todoroki would be third, and Bakugo would be fourth. That would be the only difference. Well, for the first obstacle. The second would be how can I do this? Basically, who would be on Izumi's team? It would be Green, Uraraka, and who else? May, I guess. Why not? So, I would believe because of Green's help, when Ida would use his Sippo bus, it would not work because of Green would be, because she's kind of OP. If no joke, she can almost keep up with Deku, aka Mewtwo. She can keep up with him, almost keep up with him, then she's fine. About that. So by that, I'm gonna get something to drink. So yeah, pretty much. But of course, Deku is just floating in the sky, watching from the shadows. But he is flying, but he's just from in the shadows. She seems like she's doing good. Damn it, why am I even watching over her? She's fine on her own. She doesn't need me. I'm just a waste of space. It's my fault why she got hurt. No, wait a minute. No, wait, it's not my fault. Wait a minute. How did those villains get in the USJ in the first place? had to be none of the students. It had to be someone. Maybe someone here. Someone here at the sports festival is the UA traitor. But I'll keep my eyes out. So, a couple hours will go by, and the one OV matches would happen kinda the same, except for one thing. When Sensho, the mind control guy, when he's talking to Izumi, when he says anything about Deku, how he was a villain, how he killed all those villains without remorse, she said something and she got mind controlled. But of course, Deku did something in return. He grabbed a little bitty pebble and threw it so hard, it hit Senso, the mind control guy, right on the head. It was just a little bitty marble or a rock. Hit him so hard, so fast, it knocked him out. And I know, it sounds boring and lame. But of course, Izuku ain't gonna let no one talk shit about him. Deku doesn't like it. He ain't gonna let no one talk shit about him or Izumi or anyone he cares about. Then you realize, wait, where the hell is she? Where the fuck is Green? Wasn't she just... Well. If it isn't my lovable Deku... So you found me. Mama's been worried about you, Deku. You mean your mother. But remember, I have no memories of my past. So, but you love someone, don't you? What do you want? The only thing I want is for you to stop hiding. No, I'm not. Why are you even doing this? I'm gonna find him. Find who? All for one. I know he's here. Wait, all for one? You mean the guy who... Wait, all for one? Who? Doesn't matter. You don't need to know who he is. But all you need to do, he's the reason why the USJ was attacked. It was his men who I slaughtered. You know what's funny, Deku? When you see things like that, it just turns me on. And for the last time, Green, I am not gonna sleep with you. Do you understand that? I don't know. You might. Who knows? Whatever. You're nothing but a horn dog. Well, you mean like a... Well, I am what I am. Whatever. And by the way, you might want to keep an eye on Izumi. Why? Because... I don't know why, but I feel like something's gonna happen real soon. I don't know why. I have this gut feeling. And of course the festival's going on, and oh, sorry, I gotta go. It's almost my turn. Okay. It is Green versus Katsuki Bakugo. And Deku's like, wait, Bakugo. This might be amusing. He just sits down. He's like, wait, how the fuck did you get up on here? There's no ladders. It's impossible for her to get up. Oh, yeah. I forgot. She can control nature. So she can basically just make a freaking tree to get up here, or vines or whatever. Deku watches the match. He watches very, very, very closely. I was trying to zoom into the eye, but whatever. And of course, Bakugo, he won because, well, he was gonna win. Actually, no, he was gonna win. But until Green was doing some tactics, basically saying how he's still weaker than Deku and all that, just to get it under his skin. Oh, come on, Bakugo. Deku is much stronger than that. I bet he can, if he had explosion quirk, he can actually make me fall over. Roka's like, you damn bitch. I'm better than that loser. And she slide steps him, and he falls over the arena. He's like, what the? Oh, Bakugo. How did you not? I'm surprised you actually fall for the easiest trick in the book. You bitch. And was about to do an explosion until, for some reason, he couldn't move. It was like this weird green energy surrounding his body. He's like, what the? Pass out. And Izuku, was basically making Bakugo pass out by holding him so hard. He couldn't control. I mean, he couldn't breathe, and he would pass out. So that would happen. So if you hear my stomach growling, I'm sorry about that. Oh yeah. So the one-on-one matches will go on, and a couple hours later, and the person who won was Green, because first of all, remember, Shoto, basically, yeah, Shoto, no wait, yeah, Shoto, yeah, I think that's, his first, Havanah's first name, yeah, wait, what's that? Yeah, Shoto would basically, because he doesn't use his fire side, he would lose that easily. He would just lose. Yeah, he would try to give a good fight, but he would just lose. So he'd be in second place. And yeah, pretty much that would happen. Deku would leave, and by Deku leaving, he will, what would be a good idea? Oh, I know. Deku would leave, and he would just try to find more information of All for One. I'm gonna say couple of I'm gonna say months. No, I'm gonna say couple of months go by. I'm gonna say like a month. Another month goes by, and I'm gonna say this is after the before they go on the training camp. I know I'm probably skipping over some events. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Stain arc. Okay, I got this. Okay, actually, right, I'm gonna say Izuku left, and he saw Stain injured Ingenium. So, what Deku did, he turned into his Mewtwo form and got right in front of Stain. And when Stain saw Mewtwo, the creature what can take down All Might, all those years goes on, Deku in his Mewtwo state, just grabbed him by the face. And of course, you don't want to lick Mewtwo's blood, because if you do, it won't be a good pleasant. He cut Mewtwo, he cut Deku, and he was like, that kinda hurt. Of course, Deku was healing. I'm glad I have this healing factor. And when Stain licked his blood, it did not... What the hell is this? You licked. What the... I made sure your own quirk would affect you. Would grab Stain by the head, and of course, Ingenium would see this. Stain's head ripped out, with the freaking spine cord connected to his head. His head was ripped off of his neck, just clean off. Ingenium was just, what the fuck? You look to Ingenium, was like, you better be glad I saved your life. And he put Stain's head on a place where everyone can see. And he wrote Mewtwo. And what he wrote, and of course, he said, the hero killer is no more. So yeah. People saw this, and of course, Ingenium was still hurt, but so basically, of course, by security cameras, they found out Mewtwo killed him. Of course, by, not just security cameras, Ingenium was still alive, so he basically told the story, and Ida was pissed, because the monster, the evil villain, or the monster what was created by a mad scientist, or what people were going on about, took his glory, took his revenge. The only way he can get his revenge is by going after Mewtwo. So yeah, staying awkward isn't like that. And of course, the League of Villains would never get to him. And that's kind of sad for Deku, because he got there a day before the League could. And yeah. So, when All For One hears about the death of the hero killer, he's like, seems like he's making chaos. But how is the Izumi girl doing? And Shikaroku's like, she's doing good, master. We're keeping a good eye on her. No one has noticed. Good, Shigaraki, good. So yeah, we're gonna go. And of course, Izuku in his civilian form, he's like, he overhears someone who's going to Island to grab some type of advanced technology to use to help to give it to his master, All For One. And yeah, y'all might know who this guy is. Actually, it is Wolfram. I think that's how I say it. And one of the guys, Wolfram, are you sure about this? It's really hard to get into Island. I have someone getting me in. Deku's like, I guess I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. This is too easy. Of course, Deku would plan how to get in and how to get out. Easy. So, the movie would go on how it did in canon. So, Izumi did, because Izumi's the place of, canon Deku. So, yeah, pretty much the whole movie would go as in canon. Of course, Ida would, still want his revenge. But, he's gonna have to wait for that. So we get to the final finale where Wolfram gets defeated, but there is one part where he's like, I won't be defeated that easily. Izumi's like, oh, what the? I thought Wolfram would be defeated. And one's like, damn it, I'm almost out of my time limit. Almost. Now, my master Awful One, with this, he will become powerful. What the hell? No. Your master will die. Just like everyone. Your master will die. Just like how you are. And someone who they don't know sticked his hand out. And everyone saw the monster known as Mewtwo. All Might's like, what the? Mewtwo? What do you want here, you monster? All Might smack All Might away. I am not the monster. Puts his leg, his foot on Awful One's chest, on All Might's chest. You're weak, old man. No. There's one thing what you can do for me. You can stop treating me like I'm a monster. That's what you are. All you did was to kill innocent people. I didn't kill those innocent people. Don't lie to me, you monster. And of course, Izumi, without thinking, tried to save All Might, was like, you get away from him, you monster. He grabbed Izumi by her hand. Let me go. And grabbed was like, why would I do that? Izumi? Wait, what? Why would I do that? And of course, Green's like, oh, I see. Of course, everyone's trying to fight back. Of course, everyone jumps in. Everyone in Class 1A jumps in, tries to save All Might. Wait, is it on? Okay, yeah, it's still on. Okay, okay. So, basically, yeah, they would try to save All Might, and, they would get their ass kicked. They basically get their ass kicked. Of course, everyone except for Green is fighting back. And of course, Green ain't really doing nothing. She's like, oh, Deku, what are you planning? What do you need from All Might? And of course, everyone's like, okay. And so, basically, everyone beyond the going, what the heck? Of course, Ida would be like, you monster, you took my revenge from me! Mewtwo would grab Ida by the face. What revenge? Oh, I guess you was gonna go after Hero Killer after what he did to your brother. I saved your brother's life. You should be grateful. There's only one person I care about. After when he throws Ida really far. Ida goes crashing down, almost falling off the building. Until, someone does save him. And what's it? What do you want? The same thing what you want, All Might. We want the same man dead. All for one. What do you mean? You were created by All For One. Well, no, I wasn't created by All For One. I was, but I was also born or something. I can see some of my memories, but some of them are gone because of that man. He took my life away and turned me into whatever this is. He gave me power, and all he told me was I was a failed experiment because I was destroying the quirks inside of every time he gave me a quirk. He would destroy it inside of me. It would destroy inside of my body because I'm not human. You should realize what I am, All Might, by my name. And also, he grabs Izumi. One more thing, Izumi. I promise, I will not let All For One hurt you again. And of course, everyone was confused when he was talking to Izumi. Like, everyone was confused. No one knew what he was talking about. Izumi was like, wait. Izumi was like, Deku? And Deku flew off. In a dark cavern, a man lies in a chair. The plan isn't set. Are you... Master, what is it, Shigaraki? My body is almost healed. Good. We need all we got to destroy Mewtwo. So, is it true? What is true? Mewtwo, the creation which you made. What about it? He was actually a Mew before, right? Yes, it was just a itty bitty baby Mew. Until I wiped, well, not wiped, but locked his memories away to make sure I can control him to go All Might. But of course, every time I gave him a quirk, it would destroy. The quirk would not work, so I deemed it a failure. But what I did not realize, it didn't just destroy the quirk, it created something else inside of the quirk gene. Yes, it destroyed the quirk gene, but because Mewtwo is not human, Mewtwo is created by the gods. Well, Mew was created by the gods, and Mew had a child. Of course, that little bitty Mew. When I was experimenting on that, and I created Mewtwo, I should have realized the quirks would be destroyed and create something else. Something beyond the quirks. The game is almost set, Shigaraki. Yes, Master. The day of reckoning will begun.